Hey guys, Coach Steven here with week 2 of our series on some injury prevention and physical therapy techniques. Today I'm going to be doing some wrists and ankle exercises. I'm going to start by showing you some wrist and ankle exercises you can do without any equipment, and then I will show you some with some small equipment. So the equipment we're going to have is a can, a bungee, and a little towel. All right. So starting with the wrists, we're going to have wrist push-ups. So you can either go on your knees and try to flatten out your bottom, or you can go up like this, try to push up and arch your fingers. All right. So if you can't see very well on that, I'm doing this. Okay. The next one is the same idea, but trying to push all the way up onto your fingertips, like so. That's too hard to do on your feet. You can do that one on your knees as well. Okay. The next one is wrist shifts. So you're going to put your hand like this and go up to your fist, like that. Okay, this one I would just suggest doing on your knees. It's going to be pretty hard on you to do on your feet. And if that's too much, keep your butt over your knees. Just try to feel it that way. All right, just like last week, every single one of these exercises you should do at least 10 to 20 times, but you want to just keep going until fatigue. So you want to go until you start to feel it in the muscles that you're using. All right, for ankles, we've got a few seated things, so I'm going to sit right over here. Okay, we've got pointing and flexing. Okay, making sure you're doing it on both feet. Then we've got curling the toes. Okay, and pulling the toes apart. Okay, and then seated heel raises. So you sit up tall, put the weight on your feet with your kind of over your knees and over your toes, and then try to push. Just like heel raises we would do standing up. Okay, and then a couple more seated ones, trying to turn your foot in and out, in and out, in and out. I'm just going. Doesn't move a lot, but that little motion is going to make a big difference for my ankles. Hi, Jasper. Hey, go lay down. Okay, and I got to go do the other foot. Okay, then getting our tools out, we're going to start with some wrist exercises using a can. All these are very similar. We call these the wrist ups. Okay, all of them are pretty much the same thing, just in different directions. So I'm gonna have this one where I just bring it up and down, and go to the other hand. Depending on how heavy your can is and how strong your wrists are, you'll do anywhere from 10 to 20. But if you're not feeling it at 20, keep going. Okay, and same thing, but holding it upside down. Then we've got this one, so to the side here, trying to keep your hands still and trying to just lift it up, down that way. And then same thing, but you're going to turn your arm upside down and try to do it that way. this full range of motion in your wrists. Really important for gymnasts because we do a lot of things that use our wrists. Okay, then wrist circles. We do those both directions. And on both hands, of course. And we're going to get our bungee, and we've got a few different exercises we can do here. One is I'm going to hook them kind of over my toe here, and I'm going to push and point my toe while I'm pulling against the bungee. If you don't have a bungee at home, you can even use a jump rope or something like that. It's not quite as good, and you may have to move with your toe a little bit, but you can still provide yourself some resistance. All right, make sure you're doing all these things on both sides. It's important to keep that work even. The rest of these are a little tricky. I'm going to use the foot of my couch here. You can find something around your house to use. I'm going to wrap it around and have a loop sitting out right here. Okay, I'm going to put my feet through that, my foot through that, so that I can do a toe flex. Now I want to hook this so that it doesn't snap on me. I want to hook it kind of inside my toes so I have a little bit of grip on it. When I point my toe, it doesn't just fly off. And then I try to pull back. Oop, see, flies off like that. So I got to do a little better job of getting a hold of it there between my toes. And now I can do them. And then I can go to the other foot and do the same thing. Then I'm going to go sideways here. So I'm going to take this foot inside the loop and I'm going to push it sideways like this. Okay? So I'm pushing it towards my center of my body, or towards the other leg. I don't know how well you guys can see that there. Here. Then I have to switch the direction I'm coming from so that I can do it the same way on the other foot. Then I want to go the opposite direction, so I'll actually stay through that way, but now I'm going to pull to the outside away from my opposite leg with that foot. So I want to hook it on my toes so that it doesn't slip off again, and pull it outward to the side like that. And then it might be kind of hard to see me doing it on this foot, but I'll try to give it you guys the best view I can by scooting over here. Pull into the outside with this foot. Okay, and then the last one for the day is with our little towel here. We did this on one of our strength exercises back when we were still able to go to the gym and show you guys some of these videos. So you're just trying to make the towel curl up all the way under your feet. Then you open it back up and do it again until you've done it about 10 times. All right, once again, you don't have to stop at 10. Keep going until you feel that burn. All right. Remember, this isn't about making you stronger. It's about getting those muscle groups isolated and kind of feeling a little bit of a burn in there so that you know that you are building that muscle's capacity to take hard landings, hard pushes, big jumps, big bounces. All right. So have some fun. Keep working on it at home, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.